Good evening, guys. Welcome back to our welcome back to Sash Factor Facebook Live sessions. Tonight, I am so honored and privileged to interview this beautiful lady all the way from Metropole Bangkok Hotel in Tonglo, and let's finally give some love for her. She's none other than Miss Supranational Thailand 2019, Anntonia Porsild. Yay! How are you?
I'm very good.
Wow, you look so stunning.
Thank
I've
you
been
so
watching your
much.
clips on Facebook, and you really look more stunning in
Oh,
person.
thank you so much.
Yeah, so what's your current mindset?
Well, I'm
No.
still in shock right now.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm still living a dream.
Yeah.
Like I woke up the day after.
Yes.
And I was like, is this real? Did I win? Or am I still, did I even go and compete?
For those who are not yet in the know, she has just been crowned Miss Supranational Thailand 2019 2 years ago. So has it really sunk in yet?
No.
No, not at all. So everything is still a blur.
Yeah, I'm still on cloud 9
Uh-huh.
somewhere.
Yeah, so I've read up your bio, and you've been studying
Yeah.
in Stanford International University. What course are you taking up
Right
in
now,
school?
I'm studying advertising and PR
Mhm.
in the communication arts program,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in my second year, so that's pretty exciting. I'm almost done.
Yes. So why did you take up that course? Is it something that you've always wanted to do ever since when you were a kid?
Well, at first,
You're into speaking.
Oh, actually, I'm very, very shy to
Uh-huh.
speak. I used to be very bad at public speaking.
Uh-huh.
But I did a year in Spain before I came here, and I did marketing communications. And while I was doing that, I had one course which was advertising and like strategies. And after I took that course, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. Only this, not like the marketing, like the accounting. I didn't want to do those because I'm so bad with numbers. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's find somewhere that I can do this course. And then I was like, okay, maybe there's a school back home that has a course like this, so I can be closer to home with my family. And so I was looking it up, and I found out that there's a partner school with the school in Spain. So I asked them about it, and now I'm studying there.
Okay. In case you guys might have been wondering, Stanford International University, Spain. So she's half Thai, half Danish. So that's why you can hear words like Spain.
Yeah, I've been
And
around.
Stanford. Where is Stanford International University located?
Well, there's two locations in Bangkok. There's one in the Assault campus, which is mainly for master degrees. And then there's one in Rama 9, like kind of on the way to the airport, which is for bachelor degrees. And
Okay.
It's a bigger campus. And there's also another campus in Hua Hin, which is a much bigger campus.
I
as
see.
well.
You know what? Thai pageant fans are usually crazy about their beauty queens. Can you tell us one interesting thing that people still don't know about you?
I like to think I'm like an open book, but you know, as a beauty queen, there's a lot of things that people don't see, like your hobbies. and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
So actually, one of my hobbies is playing sports.
Sports.
Yeah, I play a lot of sports.
Such as?
I play volleyball, basketball, and football.
Oh, you're very athletic. I see. So speaking of being a beauty queen, has becoming a beauty queen part of your childhood dreams ever since?
Actually, I never thought that I would become
Yeah.
a beauty queen myself. I was always looking at like, wow, she's so beautiful and she looks so confident. Like, I wish I could be like her. But I never thought that in my life I would get to the point where I was actually the one that people were saying like, you can do it, you're gonna win. So it's really such an honor to be able to wear the crown and represent my country. But yeah, during the process of the competition, I got a lot of support from fans and people from Thailand and actually around the world that were saying like, you're gonna win, you have this and this that's gonna help you. And I was just like, it really built up my motivation to kind of like, do better and try my best.
You said you've been very athletic when you were younger, so I assume that you've been doing all these rough sports. So how can you tell us? Can you tell us the transition between your childhood, rough childhood days, and becoming a model, eventually becoming a beauty queen?
Actually, I still play sports right now. I think it's something that really allows you to let off, you know, all the stress that you have inside, and it's also a good way to really communicate with people and with like teamwork, which actually helps me because I am actually like a vice president for the volleyball club. So it helps me become a leader. It helps me talk to people. Like I said, I'm very shy, so when I have to lead a team, it involves me to be confident and like have the qualities of a leader without like showing my fears. So it actually, the sports factor has really helped me during, you know, modeling and becoming a beauty queen, because I used to be very shy of myself, my body, and being able to find the confidence within has really like brought it out. And especially being a beauty queen, you have to be able to inspire others to be confident in themselves as well. So it really helped.
So, guys, in case you don't know, before she became Miss Supranational 2019, she first became a model, and I think you were you were part of a modeling reality show called The Face Thailand. So how was your experience there? And do you think your experience there in that show help you in your endeavor here in Miss Supranational pageant?
It was definitely very challenging because at the time when I was on the show, I wasn't living in Bangkok. I was actually living in Vietnam. I was still doing high school at the time. So it was very hard for me to like be traveling back and forth and also maintaining my school life and everything. But in the end, I think that, you know, the modeling show and the beauty pageant both teach very different lessons. But altogether, it really teaches the lesson of being true to yourself and being confident in your own abilities and your own body. Because if you're not confident in what you have, the other people, like behind the camera, they will see it immediately.
I see. You've been talking about body shaming lately, and I saw your performance clip in Miss Supranational on Thailand on video 2 days ago. So why is body shaming? Why do you think people are resorting into body shaming people right now?
I think that, well, obviously body shaming is very bad.
Yeah.
And like I said when I was competing, I think it says more about the person body shaming than the person they are body shaming, because a lot of people tend to think that, okay, if I bring this person down, it will make me feel better. And I think that's a very unhealthy way of, you know, maintaining your self-esteem. And I think right now people just need to learn to accept others for the differences that they have and the different beauty standards that are met. Because, you know, ultimately everyone is beautiful in their own way. And I think beauty really comes from the qualities you have inside. It's one thing to be beautiful on the outside, but if you don't have a beautiful personality, then nobody's gonna want to talk to you, right?
Yeah. Have you been body shamed before?
I was before.
What is it about body shaming that's really taking you to really put it out on the front, like, you know, put it out there as one of your advocacies as the reigning Miss Supranational Thailand?
Well, when I was younger,
like in your teens.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly like the skinniest girl, and I was like a little bit chubby, and you know, like there are standards sometimes, and people are like, oh, you're fat, you have to lose weight, and as a teen, that usually messes with your self-esteem and how you view yourself. So being able to understand body shaming from a very personal perspective has really helped me like try to push this, because I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end.
Yes.
And I don't want anybody, whether they're a girl or a boy, to ever feel that way about themselves. Because ultimately, what people say does affect you, but it's hard to forget what people say about you. Like you can have 100 people say good things about you, and then one person says, but you're fat and you don't look good. That's the one you're gonna remember.
I see.
I mean, of course, it's always good to have support from everybody, but usually it's always a negative one that sticks because you start to think like, am I really not that good, or am I really not like pretty? And like I said, I don't want anybody to ever feel the way I felt or the way they would feel when they are being attacked or shamed.
Do you think that, but the issue of body shaming is such a pronounced topic nowadays because of how everything is going on in social media, or how social media is being used in propagating these negative stereotype, negative body stereotyping? Do you think so?
I think social media does play a small factor in how girls do find the standard that they have to meet. But I also think that there are also, there are also different medias, like different, Instagram channels or Facebook groups that do encourage like healthy living and fitness, which is also very important. But I do think that sometimes it does play a factor in how girls think they need to look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it creates an alternate reality to what is like without them knowing that they are already beautiful the way they are.
Okay. You're soon be competing for Miss Supranational. So I
Yes.
want to ask, how are you preparing? I know you've just been crowned 2 days ago. So how are you, as early as now, do you have a game plan as to how you will nab your country's first Miss Supranational crown soon?
Well, if I told you my game plan, then everybody would know.
Yeah.
But I think,
What's it about Miss? Okay, let me rephrase the question. What is it about Miss Supranational pageant that attracted you the most to join?
honestly, at first I was very nervous because I had this idea in my head that beauty queens had to fit this type of body shape. They had to be super beautiful. They had to be tall. And I was like, yeah, I'm not any of those, so I don't know if I can do this. And I was really stressed about it. I was like, oh my gosh, what if they like pinpoint like this part of my body that I was like really like insecure about? And then when I went there, actually, there was not one person that said you're too fat.
Yeah.
They said, like, just if you're confident in your body, that's good enough.
I see.
Because ultimately, confidence is key. Like a lot of people say, if you're confident in the way you look, people will get that aura and that that feeling from you. But if you, I mean, like, I thought that because I've been skinny and I've been fat and I've been in between.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm my best when I'm healthy and when I'm fit. When I'm firm and like I'm not too skinny, but I'm toned. So it was a personal choice that I would like work out and everything, but there was never a moment when someone said, you have to lose weight or you're gonna lose. And that's what I really liked about this pageant, because they broke the stereotype for me, and it really inspired me.
I noticed that a lot of girls are now taking up advocacies when they are joining pageants. Do you think that having an advocacy is now a part and parcel of joining beauty pageants nowadays?
I think it helps, but I also think a lot of people already do what they are interested in, and it's just like a push factor.
Yes.
Like before, I do a lot of charity work, and I like to go to schools and give back and help them. Like I teach, I joined this group that teaches English to kids and students, and I go to schools and I donate sports equipment, and I think just the fact that people enjoy helping others helps when they're going to compete as a beauty queen.
Yeah.
And it inspires them to have an advocacy.
You're Thai Danish. I'm curious to ask how much of you is Thai, and what traits, what Danish traits, do you?
Well, 50-50,
do you?
right? Because my mom is Thai.
Do you
my dad
have-
is
yeah.
Danish.
Yeah.
I think what I really like about being half is that
Growing up biracial,
that I have the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Especially being from Europe and being from Asia, I understand, the European culture, and I understand the Asian culture, and I think it's really important to be able to balance that because it's very different. So there's the Buddhist teaching, and then there's the Christian teaching, and then there's the culture in Thailand that is very kept serious, kept like polite, and understanding when is the right time to do whatever you need to do. And then there's the European side, which is like, just do whatever you want, like yes, bam, bam, bam. And I think it's a very good balance.
So you're getting the best of both worlds.
Yeah. And my dad came here when he was very young, so
here in Bangkok.
Yes, he came to Bangkok when he was very young.
This is where you grew up, or in Denmark?
I was born in Thailand, but I grew up around Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm curious, are you the eldest in the family?
Yes.
Oh, how many siblings do you have?
I have one younger brother.
So I assume you're being sports-minded. You got it from your dad.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he used to be a football player.
Oh, no wonder you got
and I was like,
his
that looks fun.
athleticism.
Yeah.
What about your mom?
My mom said she played volleyball in high school.
So sports really runs in your genes. Okay, guys, enough of serious questions for Anntonia here. Let's do some light chat, fast talk. Okay, I'll ask you some questions. This is the second part of our interview where I'll ask you questions off the top of your head. Whatever comes in your mind, you say it out loud, okay? Don't worry, this will be fun. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's begin. Fast talk with Anntonia Porsild. Okay, Anntonia, hot or cold?
Hot.
Bags or shoes?
Shoes.
Papaya salad or pad kapao?
Why would you make me choose that?
Of course, there are two of your favorites.
Would this be like a last meal, like my dying meal?
No, just like your most favorite Thai food.
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai. Yes or no? Are you vain?
No.
No. Do you easily get in love?
With animals or with people?
It's up to you. In general.
Yes.
Okay. True love or world peace?
I think true love, because you need to have that love to be able to create peace.
Ooh, great answer. Miss Supranational Crown or world peace?
I think they both go hand in hand, right? Miss Supranational Crown, and then you can inspire people to love each other, which comes with true love.
Yeah.
Which can create both.
What for you is the most beautiful place in Thailand?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Everywhere.
Okay, are you based here in Bangkok?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, one beauty tip for an 18-year-old girl.
One beauty tip?
Yeah.
Just be true to your own beauty.
Okay, one beauty tip for an older woman.
You've always been beautiful and you still are beautiful.
If you were a food, what would you be?
I feel like I would be a dumpling.
Why? Why dumpling?
Because I'm like soft, but I also have like a lot of love to give on the inside.
Okay, wow. Favorite Avenger hero?
Black Widow.
Ooh, you're only one of the few women I heard choose Black Widow. Yeah, black. Okay.
Girl power, right?
Yeah. Okay. Complete a sentence. Thai women are the best at blank.
Thai women are the best at showing true love.
Ooh, I have yet to experience that. One thing you are not good at. Math. Yeah, you just said numbers. Part of your body that needs improvement.
I would say my legs and my stomach.
Okay, sexiest part of your body.
My eyes.
Yeah, expressive. Do you cook?
Yes.
Okay, so if you could cook for these people, tell me what food would you be serving these following people? Your dad.
Mashed potato with fläskesteg.
What's that?
It's like a pork piece of pork with the skin on top that's really crispy that you put in the oven. We usually have it during Christmas.
Is it a Danish dish?
Yeah.
I see. Your best friend?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Yo, that's the European in you.
Yeah.
The Thai Prime Minister. If you were given a chance.
No pressure.
No.
I think I would have to go safe and make a Thai dish and maybe make. I'm just gonna say pad Thai because I like it, so I'll just be like, okay, here's me on a plate.
Do you cook a lot of pad Thai? Yeah.
I like to say yes, but I don't know if it's very good.
Okay, what about for your national director, Sergio Campol?
Does it have to be
grand? It has to be grand.
Does it have to be a food? Can it be a drink?
Oh! Okay. For your ex-boyfriend.
An empty plate. No.
Okay. Last two questions. Which person do you want to say thank you the most?
Oh, there's so many people I would like to say thank you to, but of course, ultimately my parents, right? Because there was a time before the pageant where I was really like down and I was not confident in being able to perform, and they were there for me to help me build up my confidence, and they just said like, you know, okay, you might feel bad now, but if you don't go and do it, you're never gonna know if you achieved it or not.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can achieve that if I don't try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. Can you introduce yourself to someone who still doesn't know you?
Hi, my name is Anntonia Porsild. My nickname is Anne. I'm half Thai, half Danish, and I'm officially Miss Supranational Thailand 2019.
Yay! Thank you so much, Antonia. It was
Thank
such
you for having me.
It was such an honor to really interview you. I wish you all the best.
Thank
Good luck
you.
on Miss Supranational. I know Thais are just as passionate as the Philippines, the Filipinos, in winning crowns, in fighting to the death for the crown.
I'll see you in the ring.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Bye.
It's a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. Good evening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.